What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. I hope you guys are all well. Don't forget there's a 1000 subscriber giveaway, which is a crypto course. If you guys are already interested in trying to take your trading to the next level, you can of course buy the course. It was £400, but I've now reduced it permanently to £250, and maybe, just maybe in the future I might do deals on it, but I'm not looking at that at the moment. There's so much valuable info in there already. I think that that's a good price for it, because I had to pay over £10,000 to get the information that is in that course. So I hope whoever buys it or whoever wins the giveaway, I can change their lives with it. Perfect, let's get into Trias. So yesterday I was telling you guys that out of a first impulsive wave, not always, but usually you come to the 382 and then bounce. And this is what we saw for Polygon Matic. And we bounced and we started breaking higher highs and we met our technical target at $2.13. Amazing. So unfortunately, we didn't just wick down to the 382, get back above like I was expecting. But I did tell you guys that we had this head and shoulders over here with a technical target down at the 050, which we've now met. So I'm going to show you a video of that from yesterday. Thinking that this could be shoulder, head, shoulder. This is your neckline here. So let's just see where that takes you to, basically. So that takes you to 050. Beautiful. So we met the technical target out of that head and shoulders now. So what we want to do is find a bottoming out structure. And if we can't, then we're going to continue to the 0618. So at the moment, you're sitting on the swing high over here, which is also a swing low over here. So this is a nice area of support and resistance. So it's even more accurate because it's being tested as support and as resistance. So I like that. So if we do want to hold this, we want to find a bottoming out structure, basically, to get back into the ascending triangle before breaking out and hitting our $22 target. Of course, if we roll over more, we know where we're coming to, the 618, where we can expect a double bottom like this. Of course, if the 050 is going to hold up, that would also be a double bottom, just with a higher low. Because I think in yesterday's one of yesterday's videos, I told you the different sorts of double bottoms. We have an exact double bottom like that. We have a double bottom with a much higher low like that. Let's actually do that again. It could even be just like that. Go like that, or a much lower low before going back up. So there's three types, and it's the same for M patterns. It's just flipped. So, and that's what we saw with Bitcoin. We saw an M pattern with I think it was a higher. Let's go to Bitcoin because I don't want to just talk about it. Here we go. So we had, even over here, you had a higher high here, but I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about this. So you had a high here and then a higher high, but then you made lower lows. That was your pattern, basically. So let's go back to Trias. So yeah, we know that we want a double bottom over here, or just a bottoming out structure. Until then, we can fall lower to this swing low over here. Look at that, sitting on the 618 exactly, where I told you can form a double bottom. If we fall below the 618 and hit our head on resistance, we will fall to the 1. And hopefully we'd get back above the $12 area. That's only if you lose this, by the way. You can even come to the 786, bounce back up, and work our way back up. However, I'm just going to give you worst case scenarios. So if you lose that 618, you're coming down to here, where you could form a large double bottom like that. But if you do lose the 1, your technical targets to the downside are $9.78, $9.10, and $8.20 worst case. But that's only going to happen if you hit your head on $11, which I'm not seeing at the moment. You're basically having a push, an exhaustion phase, worst case here, for continuation. Do you understand that? I hope you did. And basically, we do have this sort. Let me draw the trend line exactly. So you want a trend line with the most amount of touches. So I'd say this over here is a fake out. Why? Let me zoom in and tell you why. Because you broke out and fell straight back under, basically. So you went with a breakout, you want it to be an eventual pullback, basically. So here you lost this 200 EMA and you eventually came back. Look at the space in between. That's a retest, basically. You don't want something like an instant retest. It's highly likely it's going to be a fake out. So let's get that exact. So you got touches here, here, here with the wicks, back again when you fell back in, wicks, 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 and now you're basically trying to find support. So that support could be the 050, maybe wick down to this before making double bottom, or if we do roll over more, the 618 basically, which you can, depends when you get there. If you take your time, come back down to here, that'd be perfect. If you take longer, come back down to here, get back above and continue up. And we want to see us get back above this ascending triangle, basically. But even if, yeah, basically, that's it for today's Trias update. I'll catch you in the next one. Waiting for us to break back into here to head up to $22. Perfect.